The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. All right, here we are with episode 359
right.
for the Mr. Nailsin Show.
Yeah.
And we'll get right into our little reviews so that we can head on into
little.
Bubba Stargone, because that's pretty much all we've got for this episode. And a few little Nelson news bits. And hopefully a little more provided time. So let's see. Well, of course, we had that crisis with the cyber attack on the pipeline, and the East Coast were having no fuel, and oh man, what a mess.
It's terrible.
Meanwhile, Biden administration decided to lift sanctions against a Russian pipeline. Yes, that's right. We can't have a Keystone pipeline. The Russians can attack pipelines that we do have, and at the same time, Biden is fine with helping them out. Remember, Trump was all about Russia.
He was.
Funny how that works, huh?
Oh, my God.
And now, oh boy, remember the conspiracy theories? The conspiracy theory that
it was true,
COVID probably began in a Wuhan lab.
Oh, no, that's totally conspiracy. A lie. Not true.
By Fauci, among others. Well, that's gaining steam now, because even PolitiFact...
Get out.
When you're supposed to be a fact checker and the beginning of your title is
like PolitiFuck.
politics.
Oh my God, that's not right.
Politics and facts don't get along.
Hell no.
Tucker Carlson had this Chinese doctor on there, Dr. Yan, and she spelled it all out, and they called her a crackpot and a liar, and then, of course, Tucker's a liar, you know? They hate him. And, now they had to retract it. Yeah. What? And even the current director of the CDC said, yeah, it's possible that happened. Oh, boy, that's a letdown, huh?
Well,
yeah, so there's Biden's own CDC, huh?
Doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it happened.
Yeah. So, how about that, huh?
It's
That's
not.
great.
It's just shut up.
Yeah. So, January 6th day.
Oh my God.
Worse than 9/11.
Oh,
worse
definitely.
Than
Way
Pearl
worse.
Harbor, worse than the Civil War.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so much worse.
Oh my
And so
God,
that's why
I
we
can't
got to
take
have a commission on that. So we're going to investigate
money.
it, damn it, even
Waste
though,
money.
tons of people have been arrested and all that.
Oh, my
Only
God.
one person was killed, but you can't ask about that.
No.
You're not allowed to find out.
That's
Who was
dangerous.
the police officer that gunned down this woman?
Look, he
the only one who
defended
was
himself.
actually killed on that day.
Well,
But, now you can't ask about that.
no.
And that's it.
It's not funny. It's
Everybody
not
else who died, with strokes and heart attacks.
That's right.
stuff
That's
like
all
that.
it was.
And of course, there was some property damage, some vandalism.
Exactly. This property was
Meanwhile, the
sacred
summer
property
before
of the
that, there was
people.
just wholesale slaughter in streets and buildings destroyed,
come on.
and millions of dollars in damage.
There was police
serious
brutality.
injuries. all
Get
around.
out.
People's lives ruined forever. But
My God, how can
well,
they
that
ignore
was
that?
that was patriotism.
Oh,
there.
come on now.
And
Well,
look at that.
it's
So there you
protesting.
go.
It's got-
No,
you gotta
this is
understand
outrageous.
That you got to have this because
Yes.
Democrats once again have absolutely jack squat, and
No.
so they're in trouble of losing power in Congress.
That's not true.
So
No.
you've got to push this message that Republicans are a terrorist organization.
Yes.
Of course, when you
Oh,
keep
my God.
pushing that, and let's say it works, and you get reelected and in
Uh-huh.
power. If these are all terrorists, then you can't just win an election.
Why not?
You got to round them up, and
Well,
ultimately
all right,
you're going to have to start.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
How about that?
shit.
Does that sound great?
Oh, shit.
Well, good luck with that, everybody.
Hell no.
All right, some Nelson news. Bubba Stargone, of course, and if we have time, I'll talk to you about yet another creepy documentary series that I watched on Netflix. This one called The Sons of Sam.
Oh, I saw that one.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm
me
familiar.
too.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
So
I
stay
believe it.
tuned for all
Hey,
those
you
goodies.
would.
You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com. Next time on My Brother's Keeper.
Yeah, people say I'm stupid and stuff, but come on, man. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes on that one. You can't tell me we ever went to the moon. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, I know it's bigger than the other dots in the sky, but you can't fit a spaceship on that thing. It's too small. I gotta go.
I just came back from my lawnmower. I was gonna do the yard job you were supposed to do, but you didn't. You only did it half-assed.
Yeah,
Shut up and listen. I sat on it, and that seat was soaking wet. Now I got a wet ass.
Shut
up. Did you leave my lawnmower outside? Did you leave my lawnmower outside?
Yes, I did.
Next time on My Brother's Keeper on TLC. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin.
Man douses woman with liquid waste. Hello, I'm Mr. Nailsin. A South Carolina man doused his girlfriend with a bucket of urine during an argument in the couple's apartment. Responding to a 315 disturbance call, Myrtle Beach cops spoke with the 27-year-old victim, who did have urine-soaked clothing. The woman said that her boyfriend, Fred Funny, 61, got drunk earlier in the evening and, after returning to the residence, started an argument with her about favors that needed to be done. After Funny called her a bunch of profanities, the woman said he grabbed a bucket he uses to relieve himself with and threw it at her. The report does not address why Funny opts to urinate in a bucket. I assume the plumbing in the apartment was fine. I don't know. An officer on scene reported spotting liquid on the floor and smelling urine. Upon being woken by a cop, Funny, who smelled of alcohol, denied throwing anything at the victim. Funny was arrested on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. The couple, the victim told police, have dated for 4 years and began living together about 5 months ago. An online wedding planner indicates that the pair are engaged, with Funny having proposed at Walmart. Well, hopefully everything works out and Funny doesn't get pissed off.
This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin.
Say, what you wearing there, boy? Hey, this is my Bubba Stargone t-shirt. Bubba Stargone? Oh, man, is that all the characters? Is that Little Mr. Spot? It sure is. Oh, man, where can I get one? You gotta head over to the Mr. Nailsin store. Mr. Nailsin store? Where that? Oh, you gotta head over to Zazzle.com, ZAZZLE.com, and look up the Mr. Nailsin store. Yeah, MRNILSIN. It's just that simple. Oh, man, I'm gonna get on that and get me a Bubba Stargone shirt. Yeah, you'll be the envy of your friends. Yeah, except you're the only one friend I got. Well, you'll make more with a cool shirt like it. Oh, yeah. That's right, friends. Head over to the Mr. Nailsin store at Zazzle.com where you can get your Bubba Stargone shirt and other great Mr. Nailsin products.
And now, from Nailsin Productions comes a space opera adventure like no other. Bubba Stargone and the Uranus Patrol!
So, anyway, yeah, so there we were on the ship with no power and stuff. The lights went out. You know, there was only like a faint glow from something or other. I don't know. And all that banging noise from the outside. I mean, it was scary, let me tell you. But, of course, no real suspense because, you know, I'm telling you all about it. So, yeah, we all survived that. But still, you know, just try to keep in the mood with it. But So anyway, these guys came in and he managed to pry open the door. And it was really loud. Oh man, what are we gonna do?
Yes.
Now, I think our best bet would be to surrender.
What? Come on.
Well, I mean, come on. The ship's without power. We have no means by which to survive here. No food, water.
Well, we haven't even looked.
This is the only shot we got, Bubba.
Oh man, but what if they're like, really monstrous and they just want to eat us?
Well, then I guess that's it for us, Bubba.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I don't want to die here in deep space wearing metal panties.
On your knees, peasants. You are now prisoners of His Majesty Lord Thang, ultimate ruler of Thonga.
Okay.
Commander Scrotbrush.
What is it, Tool Pipple?
The vessel is definitely of grey design. It only had a crew of 2, both of whom were found dead, their throats ripped out. We believe, possibly by this hairy, bestial-looking creature, and we come to that conclusion because of the blood all over its mouth.
The irony will not be lost on his lordship. The Grey, with their perverted experiments, finally picked some subjects that backfired on them.
And speaking of these subjects, DNA scans seem to indicate that their origin point for their species is far beyond Imperial territories.
Interesting. Perhaps this matter should be brought to the attention of His Lordship himself. Very well. Then you will assess this vessel for any usefulness, prepare it for towing to the scrapyard, and, of course, have these piss ants processed.
Wait just a damn minute, Mr. Scrote.
What?
Who are you calling piss ants?
Oh, well, forgive me. My mistake. Perverted worms.
Perverted worms? What the hell?
Well, you're the one standing around in metal panties.
Oh, yeah? Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Stool Pipple, teach this loud one a lesson. At once, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing with that? Whoa.
Oh my God, Bubba. Spot, no. Oh no, Spot.
I trust the lesson was not lost on you other two.
No, sir. We'll be good.
Excellent.
So anyway, after Scrote Rash had Tool Pimple fried my balls like that...
Wait, Scrote Rash?
Well, yeah. That's how he said his name,
Oh, man.
I thought about that in a while. Anyway, so they stole the ship that we were on and then put us on theirs and flew us to planet Thonga and brought us to this giant towering castle. I mean, this thing was huge, And it's kind of a weird, strange thing, There was all this advanced technology and spaceships flying around, and yet, I don't know, some of it just looked like, King Arthur days and shit. And then some of it even looked like gladiator movies, I don't know, it was a weird place. But anyway, they gave us some tights to wear that, it beat... metal panties. But anyway, finally brought us before the court of their leader, Lord Thang.
Well, what have we here?
Yes, my Lord Thang. As I have informed you, these are the alien piss ants that apparently originate from a region beyond the cosmic empire.
Fascinating. Well, let's see what we can see here. You in front, the stupid-looking one. Come forward.
I think he means you, Bubba.
What? Yeah, hey, Thang. I'm Yeah, I'm Bubba Star God.
Yeah, whatever. Now, how did you come to be in the possession of the Gray?
The Gray? Yeah, those bald fucks who abducted us and tried to, probe us and shit. Well, I was just driving my truck, you see, and